Having a corporate or charity golf event? Backswing Golf Events can supply your tournament with personable, professional golfers to entertain and fundraise on the golf course. They can accommodate any size group, whether it be 3 players to 500. They are your team. From range lessons, Beat the Pro, and Pro-Am style roaming, they're making lasting memories one swing at a time. So make sure to check out BackswingGolfEvents.com or call us direct at 661-316-3093 and book your pros now.
Wow, riser sole.
Riser sole?
A 90-gram weight in a sole?
How in the world do they do that? Seriously? It's all titanium?
This thing launches, and it just doesn't spin. I can't believe how far this thing goes.
Do you have riser sole?
Seriously, this is the longest fairway wood you will ever hit.
Scott McCarron, you know this guy knows.
Pound for pound, nothing comes close.
Tee it up here on a par 3, 10th hole. Bill the Golf Father Cuevas, 135 yards. Yes, I take that 8-iron. I'm going to hit it. Oh, man, it hits the flag. It's almost in the hole. We're next to the hole. We have a great chance at a birdie. But wait, there's a pro on the tee from Backswing Golf Events, and it's Beat the Pro, and I'm excited that I'm about to beat the pro, and this pro gets up there. She goes, yeah, I'm just going to take an easy pitching wedge here, and I'm just going to 3/4 swing this thing, and what happens?
She stuck it inside you. Yes, she did.
Literally and figuratively, she stuck it in me. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Backswing Golf Events, Kristen, who is one of the employees and one of the pros that work for Amanda and Backswing Golf Events. Kristen, welcome into Bigg's Golf Talk. How are you?
So great. How are you? You recovering okay from that shot still?
No.
I love it.
I said it. If you go watch the replay of the live show at Pars and Rec, I look straight in that camera and I'm going to tell you to your face, I want a rematch.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Your night.
I don't know if you've noticed, but he likes to be abused, so it's okay. he
liked it.
Yes,
he liked it.
I liked it a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
you were.
I was. Yeah, because you know what it is. It's always great to see somebody have hope and dreams, and then somebody just comes along and crushes it. I just found that so humorous and so happy. It fulfilled my heart. My heart was just filled with joy.
Here's the thing. If there's somebody that crushes that dream on that particular hole, at least it wasn't the Golf Father, and it was you, Kristen.
Yeah. Well,
unlike him, Kristen, I respect your game. You had me as soon as you said, it's a little windy, but it's not too much. It's
not hurting.
Yeah. So when you went to your routine, it didn't trouble me. I respected that. Unlike somebody else that started dancing. Yeah, look at that shot. Oh yeah, I did great. Oh, look what I did. And then look what he did.
Here, hold my beer. Hold my beer.
Go hold my beer. Hold my beer. So yes,
I got some business to attend to. What I said.
And you handled your business.
But it was hold my water, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, it was hold your water.
Yeah, she was working.
But if we were not working, next time it'll be
hold my beer.
Next time she beats you, it's gonna be hold my beer. So yeah, next time next time can you put a little bit closer?
Spot again.
I don't know if that 12 inches from the hole was close enough. Can you put it just a little bit closer? A little bit. It was kind of far. You know what I mean?
Do better next time.
Yeah, please. 12 inches wasn't good enough. You got to put it like maybe within 6 inches. Yes.
I will tell you that just gives you a picture of what Backswing Golf Events does at events. I mean, they make it more fun, and I wish she was on every single hole with us, but it was just that par 3. But Kristen, talk about what you do with Backswing Golf Events.
Certainly. So we're all lady professional golf company. Most of the girls are mini tour players. Some girls getting right out of college, and we have a couple of girls that got their LPGA card, and some of them lost it, and they're trying to get it back this year. We sent a few of them to Q School this year, and we were able to support them, so that was super exciting. We got a couple of them through to second stage. So we're all lady pros. At this point in my career, I'm done now playing. I do backswing full time. I'm one of the full-time pros for them. We go out and create a memorable experience, whether we're doing a par 3 game, whether we're doing long drives, we're doing clinics, break the glass. We just kind of bring a fun little experience to a hole. We ask for donations because our job out there is to fundraise and raise proceeds for whatever organization or memorial fund or charity is out there. And then we go ahead and we run a fun game and try to see who's the better player. We don't lose a lot.
Do you find a lot of people like my cohort next to me over there that'll go in there and they're so happy that they hit a great shot and they think that they're going to take you down, and then all of a sudden don't you love crushing men's dreams?
I knew. So backswing, I was made for backswing. I knew this was going to be a problem when I was 14. It was at a Junior Golf Association of Arizona. JGAA was our local kids tour, junior tour. 14 years old. It was Stableford scoring. So if anybody knows the golf world, that's a different way to kind of score depending on what you make. Anyway, 18 holes. Didn't matter. Just a little fun guy. No, nothing attached to it. I'm on the range. Dad's with me, watching me warm up. I can't hit the ball. Mind you, I just played against Michelle Wee the summer before when I was 13. USGA events, I'm winning everything. Just had my first hole in one at a ladies league. I'm just cruising. Can't hit the ball. Shanking it, chunking it, duffing it. Like I'd never touched a club before. My dad's looking at me. He goes, I can't handle this shit today. I gotta go. So he goes, I don't got enough patience for this today. You're a mental midget. So he leaves and I go, what am I doing? Like, this is embarrassing. I'm going to shoot 100. Don't know what happened. Left the range, went to the putting green, got out on the course, shot 62 on my own ball. 62, 14 years old.
Wow.
Here's the best part. So we get in, Stableford scoring. Kristen won by a country mile in the women's division. And, I'm going up to all the guys, 13 and 14, all the good boys that I know. Hey, Dean. Hey, Timmy. Hi, Sean. What'd you shoot today? Doesn't matter. I beat you. That's what I said to their face.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. I beat you.
Humility. Gotcha.
Super humble.
Yes, you are.
Oh, boy. So I knew beating the boys was what I was put on this earth to do. And it was very young. And it really started even before that, before golf. But,
Did
so
you
now
marry one of them?
did not.
You see that? She said, did not. She didn't even stutter. Did not.
No.
Nope.
No.
Did not.
Sorry.
Still searching
Sorry,
for him.
losers.
Still searching for him. I probably should start leaving that out. What do you do for a living? Oh, well, I'm a flight attendant. I really enjoy that.
the ass of
40-year gig. And I take men for money on the golf course. And
I'm a hustler.
I make them feel really good about themselves.
Just before I hit the shot, and then I crush their hopes. I like that. That's a good woman.
We're like Sour Patch Kids. Take your money. We want to know about you. We want to know, and then we teed up and we just crush your dreams.
Yes.
Now, besides
first you get all the sugar, and then the sourness just comes.
Besides beating men on the golf course, regarding backswing golf events, do you have your favorite activity that I mean, and I'm sure the girls do have their favorite activity on the course that maximize the fundraising efforts. Do you have that favorite activity on the golf course when it comes to backswing?
I do. So I changed my game up a little bit. I do work the most events in the company. I think I'm tracking for a record this year, about 100. I think I'm scheduled 98, but I still have more coming. So we'll see. But it's pretty record breaking. I'm excited. Kyra had like 77, I think, was the highest. And so I'm going to blow it out, which just means we're growing. So that's fantastic.
Exactly.
Yes, I do. So it's either beat the pro, like I did with you guys. So we hit shots and try to see who's closest to the pin. Sometimes though, if I don't have a full field and I have a cart out there, I will go and play the whole hole with you guys just because it's spaced out enough and I don't cause a huge delay. They love that. And I love it because I get to play the whole hole. I get to play golf. So, I'll double their tickets. We always give a prize away to the players. And then you guys are trying to win double tickets for that prize, but I'll let them play a scramble against my ball. Oh. And sometimes I'll let them pick my club too. So when they lose with the driver, they're like, when they get off the green. But that one's really fun. And then I really, really enjoy the glass break. I think the courses would kill us if we actually had real glass out there, like Big Break. But we have cardboard. Sometimes it's really fun at the events. They'll put like a face in the cardboard or they'll put the logo or something really fun. That one raises a lot of money because it becomes addicting. You start doing it and it target practice. And most people they weren't, taught or, they haven't done a lesson kind of like that to understand what that stuff is. But once you do it one time, you're like, wait a minute, give me another ball. I can do that. Yeah. And so you keep going, it becomes addicting, just like the whole damn game is. So I love that.
They didn't realize you got to choke down on your club, spread your feet out further so you get a line.
Well, people don't know, they're like, well, how do you do this? How do you hit this shot? And I'm like, well, you got to pretend you're under a tree. Yeah. You just got to hit.
You got to pretend that you on the big break, fool. That's what you got to pretend.
You got to pretend this is for 20 grand.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to pretend. There's a lot of pretending going on. That's awesome. Yeah. So now
those are my two.
Those are your two?
Those are my favorite.
Go.
Yeah.
No, that is awesome. And I recommend, because a lot of times when you hear, girls are going to be on the course, they're thinking skimpy outfits, some flirting going on. But Backswing Golf Events, for every person that we've come across at events that Backswing was, there was just a lot of them. So if you have an event that you want to maximize your fundraising efforts, Backswing is really the place to go to. Yes, they are pretty faces. However, they're very professional on the golf course. Right?
I've been trying to get signed to Backswing. They keep telling me no. I keep putting in my application.
Does that say something? You're not a pretty face. You might be a pretty boy, but you're not a pretty face.
I'm trying to be pretty.
He needs a little more work on the range.
I got to work with what I got. You know what I mean? I'll keep trying. I'm gonna keep submitting that application. Maybe. Hey, can I use you as a reference?
Yeah, you can. Listen here, Amanda.
Yeah.
I think Bill would be good for this. He said he put on a tutu.
I have. Yes, I've worn a skirt and I've worn a blouse. I got no shame when it comes to making money for charity.
He even wore a ribbon on his head.
Yes, I did. I don't care.
I'll do it.
If it's to help a charity and make money, sign me up. I'm all good, So it's all.
He'll even wear a thong. He'll wear heels.
I didn't say I'd walk on the golf course with a thong. That's the breaking point.
That's his limit.
Yeah, that's my limit.
Now you know how to get into his head.
Yeah, now hey.
There you go, Biggs.
You behave.
Listen.
Oh, here we go.
I'm here for you.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, but you know that? Remember one thing, Biggs. She's like that Sour Patch. She's making it sweet for you. I got you, Biggs. Just before she gets sour and crushes you. Mic drop. See you later.
Then she just grabs the nuts and squeeze. Twist.
Oh. You feel good now about yourself?
It's not quite that bad. Like I'm quiet about it, though.
That's what was scary.
Yeah.
That's the thing I honestly remember the most was how
she literally made the shot, dropped the club, and walked back over to her table.
to do what she had to do. Like it was,
Yeah.
okay, like that little
Like, it
lady
was
from
not a
the
big deal.
Poltergeist. Remember the
She's
little
like,
lady from
where's my
Poltergeist?
beer?
My job is done.
Not a big deal.
No.
This guy could do this every day, multiple times a day.
Just let me hanging on a tee like.
I was laughing.
Sometimes they'll come back. You know,
For
the
more
guys
abuse?
in the lap. Yes, they
Well,
love
he's coming
it.
back for more abuse. He's challenging you for more
They'll
abuse.
come back. They'll do another side bet. And a lot of times, like, they'll throw 20 down, and I'm like, okay, I'll just throw it back in. We'll put it more into the charity. We'll put more on your hole,
Right?
Because they'll come back, and I'm like, okay, you want some more? Okay, and we'll give you some more tickets just in case.
Yeah.
Did this the other day at Highland Hills out here. Larry Silver event, which is a gentleman that passed away from cancer. I did their event last year, and the host was like, "No way, you're going to raise $5,000. You're not going to do it. 5,500."
Nice.
And he's like, I got to have Kristen come back. So came back, had a bunch of returners from last year. And gentleman remembered me. We had a little side bet last year. I lost. I do lose. It's not often, and I don't like it. It stinks. It's not often. This year, though, I knew he'd be there. Duh. Showed up. Comes back, does his donation. They take their zero, and we do the game. But he comes back when they're done playing. $20. He's got 20. I got 20. You got everybody 20. I go, okay. You sure? I'm sure. Okay. 200 yards into the wind, over the water, all carry. Stuck it to 5 feet. I went third. He went first. Missed. Second guy hit it far left on the green. Very safe play. Probably would do that if we weren't pin seeking on the Sunday. And stuck to 5 feet. Hit it. I go, boy, that looks awfully good, boys. It felt really good. I don't know. We're going to find out. And I go, 5 feet. Not a big deal. Walked off.
With their money.
The other guy hit it in the water. The other guy, I think he chunked it. The fourth guy just chunked it in the water. He just walked straight back to the cart. Pay her. Just pay her.
Yeah,
I'm going to get the balls. Pay her.
Yeah. That is awesome. That is awesome.
She's your dream and your nightmare all in one package.
Yeah. Kristen, what would you say to the people out there regarding Backswing Golf Events when it comes to having the company that you work for at their events to maximize their fundraising efforts?
Yeah. Say that first part again.
What would you tell the people out there that have events out there to have Backswing Golf Events out there to maximize their fundraising efforts?
You just got to. You really can't create the camaraderie between men and women, and even women and women. But I feel like that's such our niche. I always have. I mean, I've been with the girls for 3-4 years now. And like you said, lady professional golfers, it's just different. We have, you kind of know what you're getting with the guys. You're going to get a really long drive guy, and he's going to hit it a country mile. But, with the girls, our games are just more eloquent, I like to say. More refined and more, I don't know if it's friendly. I don't know if that's the word, or hospitable. But people really, you guys are welcome. Come to us. They're it's almost like magnetized. And we have such good girls. I think that's really what is the niche too, is the fact that, because we don't hire, we obviously just can recruit. Can't put an opening out for, this, but the niche is the girls we have. I mean, they're genuinely interested in people. We all believe in the mission, Backswing, we're helping fund professional golf, or the girls that are still out there chasing the dream. But then we're also raising a bunch of money for something that is greater than ourselves. At least that's where I'm at today now in my career, is that I think if somebody had told me, hey, we'll give you 1 year for a card on the LPGA, you can go play, all expenses paid, everything. Or you can work for Backswing another year, do the most events, do this and this. I'm at a point where I would say I'm going with Backswing. Money is money at the end of the day. It's not, money is never going to give me the feeling that I get when I go to the golf course and work for Backswing. I am so fulfilled doing something so much greater for somebody else than for myself now and my own success, that I I live for it. I live and breathe for it. So that's, you're getting a girl that is going to create a memorable experience. People are going to remember her and they're going to be like, I hope she comes back next year. But they also might have a shot of their life. I can't tell you how much good golf I bring out in players on that hole just because of my presence alone or the game itself. And I mean, I had a guy do like Stefan Curry the other day around the tee box because I put so much pressure on them. I had missed the green. I was in Arizona doing one of Mackenzie's events and just missed the green, little wedge just stuck and stayed right there. And then, I picked up tees. We were having fun. So I was throwing tees at them as they were trying to hit the ball and sabotaging them. And I was like, come on, I want to see how good are you? What's your focus like? So I'm standing over this fourth player, 3 of them missed. The fourth guy's like, oh my God, it's all on me. He's heavy breathing. And, he's going to remember this probably for weeks, months, maybe. Remember that one time we played that girl and I beat her and I've had all that pressure on me? He's going to remember that forever. And I'm standing over the ball, he's deep breathing. I go, sir, I haven't heard a man breathe like that in a really long time. Are you going to be all right? Like, do I got to do CPR? We don't got an AED out here. So, CPR maybe. He's breathing, standing over him. This poor man gets it on the green, flips the club and just, running around. The high guys are high-fiving each other. And I'm over there ripping tickets. I'm like, I'm so happy for you. But also,
but I guess next year, Protect the Game might be another challenge. We might have to go live.
Might have to go Facebook Live or something like that. Yeah.
We go live experience on it. You know what I mean? And
get there early. We'll find out. We'll see what the conditions are like. Find out the hole. We'll prep them.
Yeah. Yep. She's going to make sure.
Play the whole hole this time. You and me, just one-on-one.
You got to play the back tees.
That's fine. Scared money don't make money. Scared money don't make money. She's like, ever.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I'll play the back tees.
Okay.
And
what else?
You heard it here first, folks.
You got to use a hockey stick.
Done. Done that. Broom. I had a group
Don't make it
once.
any worse for yourself, Biggs.
Also, wait, I'll tell you about Kate the other day. I saw this in our one of our channels that we post for our company's chat. Fantastic. Some of the, I'm pretty good at coming up with new ideas, of some sort to kind of spice up the game, the par 3 game. And Kate had a good one. I had something similar to this a summer ago. The guys, we're talking about being an athlete and, once you kind of get away from it, your body tends to break down, which is what happened to me. I had a bunch of orthopedic issues after, and football players, basketball, everybody feels this way. Things just start hurting all of a sudden. You wake up and you're like, ow.
Waking up and you hurt.
Yeah. They're like, okay, well, we're talking about this, and this. And they're like, well, let's see how good of an athlete you are. And I was like, what do you got for me? Give me your best challenge. I can take it. Okay. Short hole, maybe 80 yards, 90 yards. You got to run a lap. I had to run a lap around the hole. And then I had to come back. I had to do the spinny thing on the club.
Oh, boy.
And then I had to hit it. I think I put it to like 12 feet. It was amazing. I was so impressed with myself. And I was like, once an athlete, always an athlete. Once an athlete, always an athlete.
He's leaving now. That's the challenge that you and him can do next year.
I'm done. I'm on.
No, I like that challenge for next year. You guys.
Wait, no, you might like this one more. So Kate, bless her, Griffiths, love her. She posts this video. They tied their shoes together. They had to hit the ball with their shoes, one shoe and one shoelace from each shoe tied together. They had to hit the golf ball. And then they had to potato sack themselves up to the green. And whoever won. They had to hit at the same time.
I like to see that too.
Amazing. I'm sure I can send you guys a video. It was so fantastic.
That is awesome.
And I was like, this is like caddy races at the Phoenix Open. Like, this needs to be a thing.
I'm looking forward to next year.
I know. So you got a little time to think about something. Rack our brains. I do too.
Kristen, hang tight. We have to go. But listen, we got to get you back on the show because I know you're a flight attendant. Don't ever call her a stewardess. She's a flight attendant. We got a lot to
talk about.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's some stories, even maybe possible golf stories on an airplane as well. But listen, we got to let you go. Thanks for coming on the show, and we got to get you back on. I'm sure there's a lot more to talk about with backswing and your experience and all that stuff, but we'll get you back on the show. We have to take a break. When we come back, more of Bigg's Golf Talk. Where in the world is the wisest man in golf? We'll find out next, right here on BGT TV.